Hello again everyone and welcome back to some more Landric plays, and today I'm playing a little bit more Banished, and we are still, well, we're expanding our town here. We've started converting over some of these houses to stone houses, which will keep everyone nice and toasty warm in winter now that we've got all the resources for it. We're still trying to develop our industrial area over here. We're putting more and more people into the quarry to let us convert all these houses over to stone. Oh, and we got some wheat as well. Hooray, wheat. I'm still not 100% sure if we can eat the wheat directly, whether people will sort of like bake bread in their homes or whatever, or whether it's actually a product that we use to convert to make beer and alcohol and things like that. So you know what, maybe I'll put down a tavern and maybe we'll find out, because I think we can turn it into beer, but I think maybe it also just counts as a generic food product as well. Ooh. So we've got some more nomads. Nomads. 6 nomads requesting citizenship. Absolutely, come on in. And because we have our boarding house here, they all get to hang out here while we wait for a new houses to become available. So that's pretty useful. And we've got our hospital up and running and ready, just in case they bring any strange exotic diseases from wherever they're from. Right, tavern. It's actually not that expensive to build. It takes a reasonable chunk of wood, but you know we've got stacks of wood. Where can I squeeze this in? Somewhere that looks nice. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. It's got to be... If I put it there, I'm not going to be able to fit that in there, am I? Ah, come on. There's got to be some sort of aesthetically pleasing place I can put this. All right, maybe I'll put it over. In fact, can I? Yeah, I'll fit it in over here. So it'll be near the. Where are we going to put the orchards? Maybe if we put down some orchards over here, that'll work nicely. I don't know. We can always put it down somewhere different later. Oop, cancelled it by mistake. Let's try that again. There we go, put that there. And what do you bring? Leather? Nope, don't need leather. There we go, let's put that there. We'll just have a small road going that way. Oh no, somebody died in a cave-in. Luckily with all of our new nomads we can sort of balance our professions over here a little bit more. Oh. Speaking of which, they got completed. How many? We've still got a couple of people in there, so I think I'll prioritise putting down a couple more stone houses just before I convert some more of these over, just to try and empty out everyone from the boarding house before I put down a new one. How much have I put into here? Okay, I've put some stuff in, but they've not started building it. I just want to see if I can squeeze it in here. No, that's what I thought. And that would really annoy me, having a sort of almost house-shaped gap in there. For that matter, I'm still going to have a gap down here, but oh, it's just the way it's going to be. It's kind of interesting doing Let's Plays like this, because normally when I play it offline, or when I'm not recording, I will sort of spend hours and hours with the game paused and sort of plan everything out minutely, and then sort of just sit there and watch it all like slowly get constructed. So this is a bit of a new way to play for me, but hopefully it's slightly more interesting than sitting and watching me sort of and ah about what looks the prettiest. So we'll just like jam some buildings down, and if they don't work, then we'll worry about that later. So, ale. Oh, we can make ale from wheat. Excellent. Let's make some ale. So I think ale mostly just makes your citizens even happier. And also, obviously, it can be used as a trade good. In fact, I think that's probably mostly what we'll use it for. What else do we want to do? I suppose I could look at putting down a church, which takes a lot of stone, which, again, we have none of right now because we're building a load of stone houses. But again, it'll sort of make people happier. It takes up quite a lot of space, so... Can I fit it in here? No. That's annoyingly awkward. I'd quite like it to be next to the the graveyard. That seems like a sensible place to put it. I'm slightly worried that if I put it here, it's actually going to be not covering this town, if that makes sense. But again, maybe we'll just put it down, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll give that a go. I think I'll pause it for now, just because it does take a lot of stone, and like I say, we want to make the most of sort of expanding while we can. In fact, actually, I'll probably want to put a road between that and the graveyard, so let's remove building. Boop. And then we'll put it back down. Boop. Say about here. So it's opposite the cows, and that's fine. I'll just listen to all of that delightful mooing all the way through the service. Okay, so we're sort of expanding that area over there. We've got some students here. Do I want to open this new blacksmith? Well, we've got stacks of tools, so I don't think we need the extra blacksmith. How many? Have we got 2 people working in the blacksmith? Wait, what, 4? Oh, builders, right, I got really confused there. So we could put 2 people in the blacksmith if we wanted. Let's check this one over here. No. Right, it still counts as a building, so because it's a building site, it shows the number of builders that could be working here, not the number of people that could be blacksmiths. So I got a bit confused because the symbol for builder is a hammer, which, you know, a blacksmith probably uses, I guess, but nope. The symbol for a blacksmith is an anvil. So let's put down some more houses over here. So there aren't technically too many jobs over here. So I guess a lot of people will be sort of working in this area here, but there are a couple of houses here already. So we've got our hunters, our foresters, our gatherers. So we've got teacher and hunter, tailor, forester, vendor. And yeah, so people will always try and live near to where they work, as you'd expect, which is good because it cuts down on the amount of time they spend travelling between home and work to get food, to get warm, all of that stuff. But we probably do want to... this bridge got done, excellent. So we do want to expand this area a little bit more to sort of, not just with more houses, but with more jobs, so people have got stuff to do. We've got another boat arrived. Just food. Don't really need food. Could do with some chickens, and maybe some seeds. Yeah, I like the idea of getting an orchard or something up and running, but other than that, I think we're pretty good. In fact, I'm half tempted to put another market over here as well. Let's just have a think about where we want to put that. Market, storage, market, there we go. So yeah, that sort of fits quite nicely just there. In fact, you know what, I think I'm even going to, well, let's see. Let's just line that up there. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Pause that. So then we can sort of have some farms sort of between the 2 of these places, and then more houses over here. So I suspect really that, yeah, the sort of like high density industry, I guess you could call it, the quarries and the mines both take up lots and lots and lots of people. Now they're only temporary, so you can see we've sort of dug down a reasonable way. They've still got 76% of it to go, so we'll probably get quite a lot more stone out of this later on, but eventually we'll have to put a new one next to it. So maybe that's what we're going to do with, where is it? I've lost it. I've lost my orientation. There we go. So maybe we'll put that down here, because that'll provide lots of jobs for all of these people over here to work. And before I forget, let's put down a stockpile. Let's put one sort of about that size. Maybe we'll put down another one somewhere else. But that will give us plenty of room, hopefully, to collect all of this stone. Which then we can sort of pile into this house, and that house will get people in it, and then we can put the people to work in a quarry where the stone used to be. That's my plan, at least. We'll see how it works out. So we're actually full on firewood. We're full on logs as well. which is fine. It just means all of these people are going to act as labourers, and since I've just designated a whole bunch of extra jobs for them to do, they'll get done. We do have actually a lot of actual labourers kicking around as well. So, and because some of these stockpiles are hitting full, we're going to have people acting as labourers. We don't need quite so many in reserve. Let's put it down to 12. There we go. And then the rest can go. Ooh, I can't click today. And then we'll put you guys into there. And hopefully that will generate more of the resources that we need for expanding even more. Then we'll probably put maybe another farm here and here. Maybe squeeze a couple more houses in here, and then probably another market up here. Let's just think about where we might want to put that. So again, let's try and line things up a little bit neatly. Something like that, perhaps. In fact, where's this one? Yeah, so we could maybe put another one here and get sort of a huge overlapping town, but we'll see. Thinking of that, you know, we might want to put down a couple of what's the word I'm looking for? Wells. There we go. Well. Just because they are next to the river, but just in case a fire breaks out, particularly in some of these places, actually. In fact, yeah, how expensive are wells? Because I think they take a lot of stone. Town service. Well, yeah, 4 wood and 40 stone, which is quite a lot. But in the middle of a forest, it's probably a good idea to have one just in case. So we'll put one. We'll put one there. We'll put one over here. And we'll put one over here. So hopefully hopefully that'll give us a little bit more safety, I guess, in case something catches fire. Right. How's the boarding house? Are we? Yep, everyone's out of there, so let's convert these 2 houses over to stone as well. And we've got another trader. Wow, we're getting lots of traders. Iron. Don't need iron, but thank you. All I really want is chickens. Chickens and some more seeds. Oop. So I always want to keep those spare labourers kicking around. Which means... Ooh. Okay. Which means we've got 1 build... Interesting. Okay. Gonna have to... where's our stone cutters? Drop those down a little bit again. Oop. There we go. 2 builders, 2 labourers. So two builders doing the jobs of 18 people. But that's fine. Like, none of these are urgent jobs. I'm happy for them to take as long as they want with these things. Obviously, as we get more people, I'll sort of move them over like that. Because I do want them to get done, but it's not super, super urgent. Okay. Our graveyard's filling up slowly. You can see all the little headstones. 30 out of 112 graves. And eventually some of these will decay over time so that we can sort of put more in. It doesn't fill up in the same way that a quarry does, but it does take quite a while. So we do want quite a lot of space to be able to keep people happy. It might even be an idea to put another one sort of over here just for people in this area. Maybe that's what I'll do here. Just a slightly smaller one. Something like that. And then maybe I'll put a church next to it. Maybe it's a little bit silly, sort of, because we've got relatively limited space with this market, because it's taken up by the river in these mountains, but, you know, we don't have to sort of jam 100% of this area with houses. Again, this isn't super, super urgent, it's just a thing I'm putting down because I want my town to look nice rather than to function as efficiently as possible. Our people are still more or less healthy and they're more or less happy as well. Hopefully, what's your problem? What do you need? You've got wheat. Why can't you produce? Do you need a certain amount of wheat? Does it take 50 wheat to make a barrel of ale? I mean, that might make sense, I suppose. We'll see what happens when this gets harvested. It's early autumn now, so there we go there. Collecting this. Are you going to take it straight in here? I have no idea where you took that. Oh, it'll have been stored somewhere. Ah, there we go, you're working now. That's interesting. Why is this? So now you're working, but this hasn't changed. Oh, maybe it's like the overflow or something, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, it's fine. We're producing ale. And is it getting stored somewhere? I'll check again in another season, maybe. Another trader, got wool. We've got plenty of wool. Look at all our sheep. 10 of 25. So how much are you producing? A fair bit of wool. And that's going to keep our, our tailor here, making warm coats. I think I set the one over here to make warm coats as well. Yep, so leather and wool. So you've got a bit of a journey to go and pick that wool up. But it's not really a problem. We've got plenty of... Oh, I say we've got plenty of coats. We have some coats, but they are very warm coats, so hopefully they last longer, they keep people warmer. Which means, particularly in winter like this, they don't have to... if they're on sort of a long journey, like collecting some of this stone or something, they'll stay warmer, they'll be able to stay out longer, collect more stone before they have to go back. That's the hope, anyway. It is -7, which is pretty chilly. So hopefully those coats will keep everyone nice and warm. And the same with the stone houses. We'll be using a lot less firewood, which means, I guess, more for trading. Okay, we are sort of running out of... Well, we're not really running out. We've got plenty of people, it's just they're all busy doing other jobs. And I'd kind of rather they were doing other jobs, but... See, we're getting a lot of people dying of old age. That sort of boom and bust cycle. We get a lot of people born in one go, but then we get a lot of people dying in one go. Ideally, we want to try and maintain a sort of consistent population. I mean, I guess overall the graph does look pretty stable. Well, I mean, on this scale, then yeah, it's going up pretty rapidly. And it's never gone down, it's always sort of maintained, so yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's it, it's never gone down, we're just creating more and more jobs so that we need more and more people. We'll drop these down again a little bit, because I do like that safety buffer. We probably want to put a couple more houses around here, maybe, actually. Oh, wow, look how much... Yeah, we've got a lot of stone and stuff stockpiled, so let's put down some more houses. And you're going to have a gap there as well, aren't you? Of course you are. See, never put down roads like this. But it's fine. Put down a couple more houses here, so that sort of all the people working in the farm, working all of these farms have got somewhere to live. And they're covered by the market as well, which is nice. So we haven't got any stored alcohol. I don't know if that means people are drinking it, or if it means that for some reason we're not actually making any. Well, the numbers in here have changed, which is, I guess, a good sign. Is it getting put into people's houses? Doesn't seem to be. Maybe it just takes a long time to make a batch. I've absolutely no idea. We made 20, and it's all gone. So I guess, yeah, people are just drinking it. I wonder if it counts as food, or whether it only affects their happiness. Oh well, no matter. So we are slowly getting through all of these building jobs. So this is showing up here. Do we want to put down any more things over here? What could we put down here? Do we want to turn this into just more houses? Do we want to put down another quarry? I mean, we don't have enough people for the quarry over there, but I guess if we split them across the two, it doesn't really matter. It means, I guess, we go through it slower. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll put a quarry down over here. We'll try and sort of squeeze it, like either here or here, where it's just outside of the radius. Oop, but we have another trader, so let's deal with them first. Steel tools. Nope. Thank you. Goodbye. See, we're already basically self-sufficient. We just need seeds to expand the types of things that we can grow. And we don't even need those, really. We just want it so that it looks nice. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. Quarry. So we'll put down a quarry. See if we can just fit it in. Nope. That's kind of awkward. Well, I guess we'll put it like this. And then we'll just fit some houses in behind it, or maybe another mine. Put that there. We'll have a road running along this way. And then, yeah, we'll see if we can squeeze in another mine behind it. Let's see, how about... Can we fit it actually behind it? Or is it going to be... Oop, there we go. Put that there like that. And then we'll just run a road down the side of this quarry. So that means some of the... Let's see if we can just join these up like that. There we go. And then we'll put a couple of houses here if we can. Because that's still inside the radius there, yes. So, half the people from this quarry and this mine are going to start working in this one, which means we'll deplete them slower, and it means that they can live in these houses that we're putting down over here. So can we fit one? Nope, just not enough space, of course. Why would things fit nicely? I'll tell you what, we'll just put a stockpile there instead, because that works nicely. Stockpile, 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 there we go. So just put a really long stockpile here. It means they'll have to sort of walk around the quarry this way, but meh. Yeah, something like that. That'll do nicely. And then we'll put a couple of houses sort of here. Yeah, something like that. Which means, again, we've got millions and millions of building projects and not necessarily enough builders, but meh, it's fine. Actually, we've got about half of... So again, they'll get done slower, but in the end they'll get done, and that's what we really care about. Still got plenty of tools going on. We're almost at... well, we're actually over 100 people. Not 100 adults, but plenty of people in total. Stone's still a bit of a bottleneck, but obviously that's just because I've put down, what, 6 stone houses? So if we're using it as fast as we're producing it, that's fine by me. Okay, and with that, I think we're going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you next time.